When sadness whispered. I am sad. Why? Usually when sadness comes at times like these, it's because we realize what we still have to learn. But it's a good thing. At least we are now aware of what it is that is needed. Sad that we need to learn it, yes, maybe. But good that at least we are not unaware anymore. Thinking of Max, a strong young man with some gift, and how he sang to me once. Somewhere over the rainbow, a magical moment. Not my favorite song, yet a powerful moment that sustains and soothes me now. Why? Your sadness is almost always an act of your humanity. It's like an apology to the universe for any inadvertent transgressions. The sadness is just a longing for what you know you could be and is yet to come. It is somewhere over the rainbow. Use the sadness as a motivation. How? By understanding that your sadness is an acknowledgement by you of the need for more growth and learning. That's huge. It now means you are free to do that learning. Without being aware that we need to learn, we cannot learn. There's more. The sadness is a way of saying goodbye to old behavior, which we now realize was maybe not the most appropriate, effective, or efficient. So we are sad because of all the inadvertent hurts that may have happened as a result of us. I am listening. The sadness can then produce joy and laughter. Once the afterglow of the sadness is reached, the sadness, past behaviors and histories are released. That's it. That somehow makes sense to me. Your heart is big, very big, too big for you sometimes. I usually find the afterglow of tears sobering in a very tender way. Yes, because it is a release. It's saying goodbye, goodbye to your old self. What do you know of my heart? I know because I feel it all the time. I see it in action all the time. It is too big to miss. It is a part of being human, and you are very, very human. As are we all. Heart. There is one thing I don't get. Yes? Why is it that there seems to be misinterpretation? Misinterpretation is a mechanism used by the universe to force us to re-look at the situation from a different perspective, so that we can see a more complete picture. It forces us to explore greater areas of awareness concerning the issue. Also, I watch how people are motivated by ego to learn, not for the goodness of what is required, for control, to look, sound, cool. Yes, but they are learning. Any learning is a start. Once we get into the habit of learning, it's hard to stop. But we are reluctant at the start and may need to be tricked to get started. Yeah, like shopping, tricking people to discern and pay attention to energy. Yes, everything is good and happens for a good reason. Everything. Yes, talking helps me, I guess. Yet it is a stillness, silence that intrigues me. I know that sounds odd coming from me, when all it seems like I am. No, I do understand. In that stillness is where you are. It is where you find yourself. It is where you reach for a new you. It is where you are pure. Compelled to talk, yet deep down, that is the last thing I really care to do. Smile. There will come a time, once it's all out. We can be at peace, but first we need resolution, hence the sadness. However, that was just what I wanted to say. There is this other aspect, that there is something within that feels like it needs expression. My voice, not sure what, conquering something within by expressing from without. Yes, it's what the sadness is all about. It's there to help you find what's in you, what you are looking for. Just keep looking at what the sadness is not. It's saying to you, don't look here. The sadness is asking you, what is it that you don't want right now? What is it that you would like to replace this? What would be better? What kind of you would you prefer to be? The sadness only wants to help. It's also whispering in your ear, cheer up, little one. It really isn't that bad. It will be better. This too shall pass, as it has before. It whispers some more. Can you try a little smile for me? Just a very little one. Maybe a little sad smile. And as you try a little smile, you find a bigger one was hiding nearby. And as you add little smiles to little smiles, very soon it's a big smile. We just have to give it a try and keep going. The end.